That's better.
It's nice, isn't it?
Oh man,
Oh.
moving.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh, so hot today.
29 degrees it says.
Should not complain. It
Shouldn't
is
complain.
gorgeous day.
Amazing how it's gone from being so freaking cold, like 12 degrees and raining. This is it now though. It'll stay like this for the next 5 months.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a breeze today, which is actually quite nice.
The breeze is nice, yeah. But we've got our full summer gear on. Whew.
Yeah, summer jackets, eh? I was just like, oh my gosh, there's no way I'm going to be. Whew.
So this is audio test number 3. So
fingers crossed this works.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I've got a few things that I want to change on the way. We are currently in test setting number 1.
Right.
Which is 80 Hertz. So the first thing that I've decided to try and change is the Hertz, because the internet being the internet, nobody's happy. Like, a lot of people said, oh yeah, it sounds great. It does. I'm amazed how well it sounds. So if you think it doesn't, I'm sorry, tough shit, this is what you're getting. But I will endeavour to make it slightly better. But people need to realise we're travelling at 100 kilometres an hour with 2 tiny little microphones millimetres from our mouth inside a helmet. It's always going to sound a little bit weird. I'm hoping that you'll notice that we don't have that much wind noise. And that is why we're using this setup. But anyway, I won't get into it too much. This is the first bit. 80 Hertz. Yes, I've spent hundreds of dollars and thousands of hours doing this. You gonna let me go? No?
Oh, golly.
Thank you.
Just trying to be helpful.
She got a bit of a po face on her.
Jeez. Lighten up, lady. It's
Lighten
summer.
up. Lighten up, lady.
Oh, no.
Alright,
Look,
jump off.
Look, matching sea-doos.
Yeah,
right,
that is
ready?
cool. Yeah, ready.
Oh.
That's what Kim wants to get. She wants to sell this bike.
Yeah.
And get 2 of them, and I'm...
Imagine the fun that we could have on those.
Oops, forgot to close that.
Side by side.
Right, so you said you've got $50, did you?
I put it in your pocket. Left-hand pocket. Don't open it until you get inside because it's windy.
Oh, no unleaded 91.
I thought you do 98.
I don't do 98 anymore.
Too expensive.
It's too expensive, yeah.
Yeah, how cool are those sea-doos? Oof, that's a bit of me. Frickin' awesome.
Anyway, this is 80 Hertz. So what that means is, at 80 Hertz, the setup, the Tascam, will record more of its surrounding noise. So you should get a little bit of engine noise, maybe a little bit of wind.
Right.
We'll see.
We'll see. I really hope this works.
So the idea is to catch a bit more, because a lot of people did say they can't hear the bike, they can't hear the road, and that's fair enough. But it's a very fine line, isn't it, between being too much road noise. But we'll give this a go at 80 Hertz, and we'll flick it back to 40, and then there's one other thing I want to try.
You missed what I said, didn't you?
Eh?
I said you missed my comment.
What did you say? You're still coming through very quiet.
Oh, you said there's a fine line, and I said between pleasure and pain.
What's that off? Is that a move? That's a song.
Pat Benatar, I think, isn't it? Oh no, it's said it once, you can do it again. It's a fine line between pleasure and pain. Yeah. Frick, babe, look how busy it is.
Yeah, it's pretty busy, all right.
Do you want your flaps closed around your feet?
No, they're fine. Okay.
Could you hear me?
Hardly. You're still coming through really quiet.
Okay, but I just don't want to yell because the last time
No, that's fine. I can live with it.
You right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You're better than all right, baby.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic.
You're amazing. Super awesome.
It's funny because that KTM, you know, is so much harder to ride than this. This is just an absolute breeze to ride, even with you on the back, like close to zero input needed.
Ooh, shoopers.
All right.
Here we go. I was just saying it's so busy in Wanaka right now. So much traffic, so many people with boats, and you know the summer holidays.
Yeah. Honestly, I get so much grief on the freaking internet. I don't know
hang
whether
on. Stop having a rant.
sometimes I wonder whether it's even worth doing it. We spend so much money, time, and effort getting the audio right, and you still get people going, "It sounds shit."
Oh,
Actually,
I'm sure they don't say that.
It doesn't sound shit. Anyway, it is a scorcher. Oh, it's 30 degrees. Look.
Oh wow, it's hit the 30s.
It's hit the 30.
Right, we're hot now.
Yeah.
We're in the realm of hotness.
Yeah, that's hot.
That's hot.
It might not sound like a high 30s heat, but actually 30 degrees here is insanely hot. If you just look around you, how everything is scorched. We have no ozone, so you see how there's no clouds. It is no clouds, no ozone. It is unbelievably strong sun. So yeah, 30 is hot.
You have to really slap on the sunblock here.
You got to slap it on.
And a hat, or you'll get sunstroke, severe sunstroke.
Yep.
And the rest.
There's a burn time here of about 7 minutes.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And that doesn't mean like you've got a little bit of a slightly red skin. It means you are frickin' burnt. We saw a girl the other day. She'd obviously just got straight off the plane. She was like a lobster.
Oh no.
Europeans think it's just like European sun, where you can just lie in it for 8 hours.
Oh, I've got to put my visor up, babe.
Yeah, me too.
It's too hot. Which is probably not going to be any good for the sound. Maybe we should have gone the back way to Hawea.
There isn't a back way. You've got to go over this bridge.
Oh, true. I'm thinking through Terrace.
I'm going to sneak down the side anyway.
My goodness, we've finished those
Wow,
apartments.
this is busy.
Oh, golly, look at that. Oh, it's R&A, isn't it?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah. So that's right. So
there's a massive festival.
Huge music festival here, down Cadrona, and all the kids from all over the South Island, Dunedin, Christchurch, and
the whole of the South Island, the kids meet and have a massive rave up.
Huge big festival for about 3 days.
That was a girl.
Yeah. So yeah, we hope you all had a nice Christmas and some lovely time with your families and got some treats, some goodies. We had a really nice chill Christmas day. It was lovely, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Smoked salmon and avocado eggs benny, and some lovely fresh fruit and some mimosas and some trifle. I made a trifle, and Tara, our daughter, made a most amazing pumpkin pie with cream.
Our daughter's just like Kim. She loves it to be a house nester.
She's awesome.
She's
going to make such
chef and cook. Loves cooking. Baby, it's 31 degrees. Can you believe it?
It's getting hotter. What time is it?
Nearly. It's 4:30 in the afternoon.
Flippin' heck.
Yeah. It's funny the way that it does that here. It gets hottest is about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, isn't it? Maybe 4 actually.
Yeah, well they say that you still need to put sunblock on at 6.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn right and go the back way.
Okay.
Just to get out the traffic a little bit.
yeah, so it was great, wasn't it?
Yeah. Woo, we're back on the road.
And then yesterday, Boxing Day, we went, our son moved back in for a couple of months before he goes to Canada. Jordan moved back in, and that was a very busy day. And then we went for a swim in the afternoon, and it was amazing. Swim in a sunbathe.
Right, I'm going to pull in down here in the shade and just switch it back to 40 hertz.
Okay.
So this is 80. I'm going to switch it back to 40. By the way, for those of you that are keeping up with this audio test series, I did buy that $60 attenuator cable. I had it in backwards. Apparently it's a one-way thing. So I turned it down and it immediately reduced the decibels being recorded massively. What it does is it brings it down.
You turned it around.
I turned it around, yeah.
Yeah, you said
It brings the
down.
whole thing down to a mic level, so that you can't peak, so it doesn't. So we'll see. This should be like we're almost getting it sorted. So it's called the low cut, and what it means is that if it's on 40 hertz, it will cut out all rumble. So it'll cut out the wind noise. It'll cut out the road noise. It'll cut out everything. What I want to find out is, does it cut out a bit of the sound quality? Do you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted to try it on 80.
Right.
Now we're back to 40, which is what everybody recommends 40. Woo! Right, this is at 40 hertz. So we'll see how that sounds.
Hopefully it sounds good.
Yeah.
Yes. So
what a day. Can you believe this?
You had a nice Christmas, Mr. Tom?
Hey. Yeah.
And I tell you what, the nicest thing is just to open your eyes in the morning of your own free will, of your own agenda, and not have an alarm wake you up. And mind you, Tom always wakes at 6:30, 7 o'clock every morning anyway, because he's starving. But yeah, it's been nice just to sort of sleep in a bit, just, lovely. Love it. Well, look at that blue sky as far as you can see.
Yeah, it's amazing, eh?
It's still quite green around here because we had so much rain up to Christmas. But normally by now this is all dry.
Yeah, usually it's pretty scorched, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's still pretty green. It's great.
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 Kim was, because her voice is coming through so much clearer, she's absolutely horrified.
Oh my
Her
gosh.
Kiwi accent.
I said to Tom, oh, that is just so horrible.
Like Kath and Kim.
Honestly, really embarrassing. So I said, oh my gosh, I didn't realise I sounded that badly. How embarrassing.
I think you sound great. I love it.
Oh no. It's terrible.
All right.
Oh god. It's just awful.
What does she say, Kath and Kim?
Look at me.
Look at me.
Ebony Rose.
Look at me.
And it's a baby. Put the baby on the countertop in the cradle. And she's going, look at me. Ebony Rose.
Lily Rose, is it?
Ebony Rose.
Ebony Rose. If you haven't seen Kath and Kim, it is genius.
Oh my gosh. And then Colin, who's Kath's
He's amazing.
husband.
Yeah.
Honestly, these characters.
I will give it to the Australians. They
are very funny.
Very good sense of humour.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the fact that I can't hear you is just that these little speakers are shit. Because they're aftermarket ones. I haven't got the same speakers in that you've got.
Oh,
So
why not?
I've plugged it into here, you see, on the outside.
Oh, well, that's probably why.
Yeah, they're only $40. I'll just do a bit more research.
Oh, well, that's probably part of the problem.
That probably is the problem, yeah.
Because I can hear you crystal clear.
Can you?
Yeah, and I haven't even got you turned up that much.
Yeah, I can't hear you at all. When it's windy, that's it, I can't hear you. So there is one other setting that I want to try, which I'll pull in down here and just try it, and that is to turn off the sound suppression in the Senna headset.
Next.
Isn't that going to make it sound muffled like last time?
Well, at the moment, the Senna is doing some processing, some computer processing, to remove the wind noise, etc., right?
Right.
So that almost might be a slight loss of audio quality because it's actually processing. Usually when you process stuff, what it means is it's taking away.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to try it with that setting turned off just to see what happens.
Right.
Of course, what people don't realise is I can't test this until I get home, so I have to sort of do a bit, change a setting, do a bit, change a setting.
Oh, that is so nice.
Oh, that is nice.
Oh.
Ooh, it's lovely in the shade.
Lip.
Really nice. Right, try not to wiggle too much, Sabrina. Oh. I have to connect via the Bluetooths to do this. Side tone, advanced noise control. It says advanced noise control reduces the effect of ambient noise during intercom conversation. So let's turn that off. Okay, advanced noise control is off. Can you hear me?
I can. Your voice is all of a sudden quite deep.
Quite deep?
Yeah, like changed timbre.
Okay.
But it's still clear.
Let's try it, shall we?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you the same because I haven't touched your ambient voice control.
Well, maybe you should.
Well, I can't unless you've got your phone.
Ah.
But it's just, once again, it's a test setting, so is it better or worse? Can you hear me?
I can. I can hear you great.
Okay, let's try it.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh, it's quite deep. Enduro Pro. Ooh, yeah, it's very deep.
Do you want to go back the other way?
Yeah, I'll manage. Anyway, so this is 40 Hertz. People, I don't know whether I'll even put this bit up, but 40 Hertz. Ooh, crikey. Can you feel it sliding over the top of it?
Yeah, I don't think we should go this way. Babe, it's too deep.
It'll be alright. It's pretty deep, isn't it?
Now, you know how with the KTM?
I know, I should have turned around. I know what you're going to say. Yeah, so this is 40 Hertz, but the audio suppression in the headset turned off. So I've never done this before. So we'll see how this sounds. We've always gone with the audio suppression on the headset turned on. But if my theory is correct, then it should clear up, but it might actually introduce a lot of wind noise, so it's hard to tell. Did you bring your phone, by the way?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, so we can, and the next test would be to have them both turned on.
Right.
Oh, sorry, both turned off.
Right, okay.
So yours as well.
Okay. Well, I hope one of them works, and I hope you can remember which one it is. Oh, because there's labels.
Well, that's why I'm talking through it. I'm telling myself what the settings are as we go, so I can hear which is the best one. Might not make any difference at all, but you know. we'll see. You can't tell, folks, if you're watching this, but this gravel's actually really deep. What they do is it's called grading, isn't it?
Yeah.
They grade it, which means dig it up basically and flatten it out, and
Put more
it
stones
usually
on
makes
it.
it really deep. I've got to learn how to do this on the KTM. The KTM is so powerful, if I just touch the throttle, I just go BOOM and it throws me back down on the seat. It's hard work. This isn't so bad, Tabwina, you're alright, and I can hear you sat there staring into my back with your little beady eyes, your little fat face through your helmet.
I'm not actually, I'm looking at the surround. Oh wow, look at the blue of that lake.
Yeah, look at this dream location this is. Look at that, wow. You singing? Oh.
Oh, we could go down there.
I think that's where they take their boats in.
Ah,
And actually, I don't think the road's as good. They've smoothed this bit off, look. It's usually big rocks there. So you can go, and I will do it on the KTM just to show you, all the way down the side of this lake on this dirt road here, and it is unbelievably
Dingleburn
cool.
Station, isn't it? I think you need to get the farmer's permission, don't you?
Apparently Joel knows his number.
Oh, right.
Joel's born and bred here, babe.
He knows everybody.
Yeah, he knows everybody.
Should we park in the shade, Mr. Tom?
Yeah, I'll try and find a spot in the shade, but there might not be one.
You're right, there might not be.
Yeah, you might just have to make do with here.
That's all right.
Which is a bit windy.
That's all right.
Actually, I'm going to turn... Oh, no, I'll be all right. Can you jump off?
Yeah, ready?
Yeah. I'm just going to turn around now rather than later.
Crack up if Cheryl and Rich were here.
All right.
Oh, golly, it is windy.
It's really windy. Oh, well, I mean, it's 30 degrees. Nice to have a bit of wind.
Don't get me.
A bit of New Zealand Christmas holiday life. Got the jet boat. Jet boat was invented in New Zealand. Did you know that? No. Right, so the two final settings.
Oh, golly.
Oh God, here we go.
Oh.
Shut up about your stupid settings.
This technology is stupid.
Why do they make it so freaking complicated? Why can't it just work? Anyway, this is both Kim's Sena headset and my Sena headset completely audio suppression switched off.
Did you find my phone, did you?
Hey?
Did you find my phone?
I haven't touched it.
Oh, I thought you said you need my phone to do mine.
I did that and then put it back in the bag.
Aha.
I hope.
Okay.
We're just saying to Kim actually, because we were talking, we haven't gone away this year. And we were like, why do we need to go away?
I know, look at it.
It's peak season. Everywhere's rammed. And then if you're a local, you know where to come to these little spots where there's just no people. It's brilliant.
Yeah,
it's amazing here.
It's definitely one of my favourite spots, John's Creek.
It is.
I mean, edit that.
Yeah, I'll edit the name of the place out.
Look at the wildflowers, so pretty.
Okay.
Alright, let's do it. Are we going to go back the normal roadway? since that gravel's quite deep.
Oh, we have to go the gravel. That's the only way here.
Is it?
Yeah, jump on.
Tank bag?
We're all good. So the only thing left to test is obviously this is completely uncompressed audio right now, so I'm presuming it's going to be a little bit wind noisy. I don't know, we'll see. We've never in all these years switched off the audio suppression, so we'll see what it sounds like when I get home. The only other thing to do now is halfway back is to stop and completely open everything. So audio suppression off and Tascam on 80 Hertz, not 40, and then we'll know. That's every setting done. It's reset itself to Dynamic Pro. I need to be on Enduro here. I'm gonna get past this guy. It's a girl. You alright?
Yeah. That was great. I really needed a swim. It was so hot.
Yeah, it's deep there as well, isn't it?
It's amazing. That's what I love about it. You just literally dive in and it's up to your shoulders.
Yeah, I think that's the best spot.
Definitely. So deep. I hate, like, well, Dublin Bay's so pretty, but then you've got to wait out for like 5 hours to, well, no, slight exaggeration, for about 50 metres to get up to your knees, sort of thing.
That was fun.
It was lovely. We sat on the beach and had a cold Spates and an apple. And I had
Pick up the bottle of Spates, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
Well done.
And then I had a swim, then we had a sunbathe, and it was just lovely.
Oh, I'm going to have to open up my visor. It's cooking.
Me too.
Still, it's
Actually,
nearly 6 o'clock. It's 27 degrees.
Crazy, eh?
Our Swedish import is going to have a bit of a shock.
Oh gosh, he must put lots of sunblock on.
If you're watching this, mate, it's hot. It's going to be really hot when you get it.
Hot on the roof too.
Yeah.
Yeah, what an awesome couple, eh?
Yeah, you're
So
coming
talented.
through incredibly distorted.
Am I?
Are you coming through? Am I coming through clear for you? Right, advanced noise control on my one is on. It was worth testing it. So one of the GoPros just turned off. I'm guessing it was the Hero 8, but we'll see.
Yeah. I can't tell if yours is going or not.
No, the beautiful thing about the Hero 11, it's just one button, on, off. No settings, you never touch it. I tell you what, the GS is so quiet compared to the KTM.
Yeah. We should go and stay a night in the Howie campsite.
Yeah, could do.
They have yurts. Everybody will be heading back for their barbecue teas. Does it hurt your ribs to ride it?
No, not at all. The only time my ribs hurt is if I'm... Oh, shit, I need to slow down. If I am bending down to pick something up or rolling over on the bed.
Right. Cuddling me.
Making sweet love. Sweet, painful love.
Oh, God.
Oh, what a beautiful day. Wow.
Just amazing, isn't it? 30 degrees again.
6 o'clock in the afternoon. And it is 30 degrees, look.
That sun's still so high in the
So
sky.
hot. I can feel it burning my nose through the
Yeah.
helmet.
Visor, yeah.
Yeah. That says Cadillac, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it's a Cadillac. Or does it say Chevrolet?
It says Chevrolet. And it says Impala on the
Ha!
side.
Thank you.
Sabrina. Yeah, I think the only problem now is my speakers, headphone speakers, are shit.
Too
I can
quiet.
hear them, they're crackling, they're
Oh,
just
no.
shit.
So they came with the center.
No, I had to buy them extra because it's a different setup. It comes out the side.
Right.
The actual proper ones that you've got, the U-Butte ones, I can't use if I want to record sound.
Well, maybe we need to switch the speakers from mine to yours.
Yeah, but then you'd have to carry the sound thing around with you all the time. And then you wouldn't hear me. It doesn't fix anything. It just moves the problem onto you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Flippin' heck, that is so bright, isn't it? Like I'm
It's really bright.
I'm squinting through my sunnies.
Same.
Really probably should put my sunbuds down on my helmet. I think I can smell yummy smells.
You hungry?
Perhaps a smidge. Oh, don't knock the KTM over, Mr. Tom.
Not the
Again.
KTM over with the BMW. That would be a disaster.